Kathy here today with VirtuallyStrings, and in this video, for fundamentals of violin, we're going to look at the D string. But before we go into the D string, we need to learn two things. First, we need to know a quarter note is just basically a straight line with a ball at the end that is filled in and solid. So you would see one, and it looks like only one piece, just like there's no hole in the middle. Okay, and a quarter rest is like a little squiggly line that looks kind of like a wonky lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. I guess you could say that. Those are important because in music, those are like the bases or the base of all music. Everything usually revolves around a quarter note or a quarter rest as a beat. Specifically, when you're in 4/4 time, 3/4 time, you need some type of time with the end of 4. Now, as you get more involved in music, you're going to see how that changes. But for beginner music, it is the quarter note and the quarter rest that is the basis of all. So a quarter note gets one beat that you actually hear. So it'll be like this: 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, a quarter rest, you don't hear that rhythm. So it would be, yeah, here there's no rhythm. So there's no note. So let me put up there a little clip right there, or a little graphic that will have you basically have a better idea. So the quarter note would be 1, quarter rest, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you hear how I did 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each was a beat that you either heard or you did not hear, depending on whether it was a quarter note or a quarter rest. Okay, so now that we have the basis of certain musics of how we read, let's go ahead and start looking into the D string. The D itself is actually not on the treble clef. It's right below the treble clef, and it's the first note that we need to know. So on the violin, like I said, there are 4 strings. Your lowest note is your G. The next string up is the D. And this is the string that we are actually going to start working on. Okay. We have 4 different fingers that we use: 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And we have, if you notice right here, I have 4 different stars: yellow, red, blue, and orange. And depending on the note that we're playing on the D string will depend on whether we put it on one of these stars or whether we do not even have a finger on. So we have 5 terms. We have open finger, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, and 4th finger. Open finger means we have no fingers down. 1st finger, you see where I had that yellow note, that yellow star is? That's where we're going to put our 1st finger. If you notice, it is about a finger width apart from the end of that piece right here. It's called the nut. And the nut is at the little groovy thing that kind of jets up a little bit to kind of pop the string up. It's about a finger width apart from there, and that would be our 1st finger. Our 2nd finger would be also about a finger width apart from the 1st finger. So we're going to have a finger width apart. Our 3rd finger is not going to be a finger width apart because if you notice, it is right next to it. And then our 4th finger is roughly around about a finger width apart. It might be just a little bit because you're going up, your fingers are going to start getting closer. But it is about a finger's width apart as well, and that is the orange. So 1st open note is the D. The yellow note, our 1st finger, is E. The 2nd finger, or red, is F sharp. Not F, but F sharp. And that's because F sharp is actually in our neutral position. 3rd finger is the G note, and then 4th finger is our A note. I know A is a guideline, but we're going to talk about the differences when we play it on the 4th finger or whether we play as open A. So you'll have a better reference later on. But right now it's open finger D, 1st finger E, 2nd finger F sharp, 3rd finger G, and 4th finger A. So let's take a look at some of the exercises. I have 6 different exercises. Exercise 1 is just getting you used to looking at each individual note. Exercise 2 through 5 is getting you used to playing alternate notes. 2 and 3 is going up, 4 and 5 is going down. And exercise 6 is an actual song that you will recognize as you're playing. How we're going to do these particular exercises, I want you to practice each particular exercise individually several times, like 4 or 5 times before you start on the next exercise. So we go over one exercise, I want you to pause that, and then I want you to work on that exercise, okay? Then you're going to go on to the next exercise, pause, and so forth, until finally you've gone through all 6 exercises. So, exercise 1, remember we're getting used to learning the notes. So, it's going to be open finger, D, 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 rest. E, 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 rest. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, rest. G, 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 rest. A, 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 rest. Okay, let me show you it again. D, 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 rest. E, 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 rest. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, rest. G, 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 rest. A, A, A. Okay, so at this time, pause the video, go practice that exercise. When you've practiced it about 4 or 5 times, come back and go start on exercise 2. So welcome back. Let's look at exercise 2. Exercise 2, we're going to be using open 1 and then 1, 2 alternate fingering positions. So open 1 is D, first finger E, D, E, and back to D. Rest, rest, rest. Then is first finger E, second finger F sharp, E, F sharp, E. Rest, rest, rest. Let's do this again. D, E, D, E, D. Rest, rest, rest. E, F sharp, E, F sharp, E. Rest, rest, rest. Okay, at this time, go ahead and pause exercise 2, play for a few minutes, and then come back and work on exercise 3. Welcome back. So let's go ahead and start working on exercise 3. Okay, exercise 3, we're going to use our second finger, our third finger, and our fourth finger. Okay, so let's look at it. It'll be 2, F sharp, 3, G, F sharp, G, F sharp, rest, rest, rest. 3G, 4A, G, A, G, rest, rest, rest. Okay, so let me do this one again for you. It's F sharp, G, F sharp, G, F sharp, rest, rest, rest. G, A, G, A, G, rest, rest, rest. Pause this video and come back after you play this 4 or 5 times. All right, so now the beauty of exercise 2 and 3 and exercise 4 and 5 is that you can actually do these as groupings, as 2 and 3 can be one grouping, 4 and 5 can be one grouping, and then 2 through 5 can be one grouping. So now what I want you to do is play 2 and 3 together several times. So let's look at how it would be. It would be D, E, D, E, D. Rest, rest, rest. E, F sharp, E, F sharp, E, rest, rest, rest. F sharp, G, F sharp, G, F sharp, rest, rest, rest. G, A, G, A, G. Rest, rest, rest. Practice that 4 or 5 times. Do not worry if you are not at this point at the speed I was playing it at this last portion. That is okay. That is actually to be expected because you're still getting used to all this. It'll probably be weeks before you are actually finally up to speed on almost all these pieces right here. Okay, welcome back. But let's go ahead and look at exercise 4. On this particular one, we're going to use 2, 3, and 4 again. But instead of going up, we're actually going to start with the 4th finger and reverse. So let's start with 4th finger A, then G3, A, G, A, rest, 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 G, 3rd finger G, 2nd finger F sharp, G, F sharp, G, rest, rest, rest. Okay, let's do this one again. So it'll be A, G, A, G, A, rest, rest, rest. G, F sharp, G, F sharp, G, rest, rest, rest. Pause this video, go practice exercise 4 a few times, and then come back. Hi, welcome back. So let's go ahead and look at exercise 5. We're going to be doing 2, 1, and open. Okay? So, exercise 5. Let's look at this. Exercise finger 2, F sharp, E finger 1, E, 2, F sharp, E, F sharp, rest, rest, rest. Finger 1, E, opens finger D, E, D, E. Rest, rest, rest. Okay, take a minute, pause, come back after you played this 4 or 5 times. Okay, so now we're going to, like we did with 2 and 3, we're going to go ahead and do this with 4 and 5. We're going to start working up from 4th finger and working our ways back down to the open finger. All right, so we're going to go A, G, A, G, A, rest, rest, rest. G, F sharp, G, F sharp, G, rest, rest, rest. F sharp, E, F sharp, E, F sharp, rest, rest, rest. E, D, E, D, E, rest, rest, rest. I'm going to do it one more time. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. A, G, A, G, A, rest, rest, rest. G, F sharp, G, F sharp, G, rest, rest, rest. F sharp, E, F sharp, E, F sharp, rest, rest, rest. E, D, E, D, E. Rest, rest, rest. Okay, in this last exercise here, we're going to actually learn how to play a song. You'll actually recognize it, hopefully, in a few minutes once you've played it in 3 seconds. Okay, so we're going to start off and we're going to use just open 1st and 2nd finger. We're going to start off on the 2nd finger with F sharp, E, D, E, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, rest. E, 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 rest. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, rest. F sharp, E, D, E, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, E, E, F sharp, E, D. Rest, rest, rest. Okay? You have learned your first song, which, if you recognize it, it is Merrily We Roll Along, or Mary Has a Little Lamb. Okay, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, please leave them down below. Do you have any suggestions on how to work on learn your fingerings? Also, feel free to leave them down below as well. Feel free to like, subscribe, share this video with others, and don't forget, ring that bell down below so you are notified of every time we have a video popping up. Have a great day!